Gold.
So I think this one is probably maybe the only song in the album that's not necessarily like biographical or autobiographical, whichever one it is. And this one's literally kind of playing on this hypothetical story which is set around a Western theme. We both really like kind of like cowboy stuff and country and Western, and I think at that time we were listening to Gaga's Joanne album and kind of playing lots of Red Dead. And
we've done a cover of Jolene as well.
We had. And sort of the Western theme was in the ether. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to create a song lyrically that's very obviously Western, that plays on like a lot of the kind of like Western themes. It's narrative. And fundamentally, this one is literally about a woman who uses her femininity in order to get what she wants, whatever that may be, whether it's, anything that she wants, really. And I wanted to kind of like play on lots of kind of imagery. So there's lots of things like my six is loaded and waiting. Obviously kind of in references to like Smith and Wessons and all this kind of stuff. I wanted it to be really super obvious. And then the main hook, Call Me Angel Eyes. Now, in a lot of old Westerns, the really big spaghetti Westerns in the 1960s, they always have like really iconic, crass names. It's like the sheriff is not just Sheriff something, it's, Sheriff Devil, whatever it is.
Snake Lips.
Yeah, and even like the big kind of Western icons, Billy the Kid, Calamity Jane, Buffalo Bill, they all had this kind of like proper name. So I kind of came up with this idea of Angel Eyes. That was kind of like this kind of, I don't know if she's an assassin or whatever, but that's kind of like her fake name. So it's a bit silly, lyrically, just very over the top Western.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this song came pretty early on. I think this was probably the third or fourth song I wrote. I mean, I had the intro riff, binned it immediately because it sounds like the Terminator 2 theme tune. Da, da, da. I thought, I can't use this. And, this will be the first of many songs where I completely tell you what I ripped off, which I'm absolutely fine with. I don't pretend to be a good songwriter. I literally take what other people have done and just mould it to my own will. But yeah, again, recollection of this is a little foggy. I don't remember out and out wanting to write a cowboy, Wild West kind of thing. I don't think anything originally kind of painted that scene for me. I think it was just in backwards and forwards because, again, a lot of these songs have been through different iterations, and I'd have a little section, I'd send it to you, and then you send it back, and then I probably moulded it a little bit. Well, we probably moulded it a little bit around each other. Yeah. One of the first times we kind of did it. I was listening to a lot of the Johnny Cash American 4, the one that they released after he died, and that, obviously Johnny Cash is very country. And again, like I said, we've done a cover of Dolly Parton, Jolene. Yeah. And, Lady Gaga's album, Joanne, came out, so the song John Wayne, and I love the Lily Allen track, what's it called?
Not Fair.
Not Fair.
Yeah.
So as soon as I kind of had an idea of doing something in a country style, that was my blueprint. That was even the whistling. I mean, we took the whistling out in this version, but if you go listen to the demo that's on YouTube, there's like a little whistle part in, but we've got rid of that now. I don't know why, really. I
even learned how to play a jaw harp for this song, and then we never included it.
Bloody hell, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So if anybody needs any jaw harp session musicians, don't ask me.
No, God, no. And again, I remember it coming together pretty quickly. Again, it's a song of minimal parts. You've got the intro riff, you've got the chorus, you've got the little ending section, which the ending section was not really anything. It was just a little kind of riff idea I had, and put some kind of storms and wind blows on there and stuff, and it just kind of fit the part. And it's one of the songs that I didn't really pay much attention to writing because at this point, again, 2-3 songs into it, I don't know what the hell it was. I thought, if anything, I just want to write some music. You get some ideas out of my head, put them, record them, get you to sing on them, and then it's there. It's there for prosperity reasons. I can look back at them in 20 years and go, oh, we did that.
Yeah.
And then it all got a bit more serious than that. But yeah, I mean, musically, pretty simple. Uses a guitar pattern thing. I like to do a lot of hammer and pull offs. I might eventually do a little kind of playthrough of that, 'cause it's an interesting guitar thing. And again, I'm a drummer, so the way I play guitar is a little different. I mean, guitar is first, but I don't pick up guitar in bands. I just do it for fun. So yeah, it came together pretty quickly, and I think it is kind of a homage to a lot of the stuff we were listening to at the time. The Johnny Cash's, the Dolly Partons, the Lily Allens, Lady Gaga. So yeah, it is what it is. It's one of my least listened to tracks at the minute, but when I go back to it, I am quite proud that we were able to capture that little vibe to it.
Yeah.
And it spawned a couple of different themed songs later on in the album.
Yeah, and I think it stands out. Like it does kind of stand out. There's a couple of really like standout tracks where, I mean, every song is kind of different, and it's under this idea of being really fluid with the genres that we write music in. But this one, I think, is definitely one of those that is kind of like, whoa, a little curveball that's thrown in.